consistency ba is the key talaga. Thank you so much, Vil, for that. And of course, like what he mentioned, PLDT Smart Omega is very known to be doing their homeworks talaga when it comes to their enemy team. And tingnan nga natin kung talagang yung routine ba nila talagang consistent, that would actually pave their way to becoming back-to-back champions.
Yes, exactly. Well, pag-uusapan mo kasi in regards with consistency, it's all about the rotations din kasi. But whenever you maintain a certain rotation and as well with consistency, kumbaga, kahit hindi na magsalita yung isa sa inyo, you already know what to do.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, like for example, the crab will spawn at 1 minute, alam mo na kagad na pupunta doon yung kakampi mo. Pero though, there's also, syempre, nandun pa rin, may mga shot callers pa rin tayong tinatawag. They're all still gonna be the captain. Pero, most of the time, that's gonna be the possession 4 ng isang team. That's the one yung nag-overlook talaga ng map. And we will see kung gaano nga talaga yung consistency na ipapakita dito ng SGD, PLDT Smart Omega.
And of course, this is also a very nice curiosity din, no? Kasi since PLDT Smart Omega has their new members. So let's see if the consistency or the routine that they did during Conference 1 ma-apply din ng bago nilang members. But the same thing also for the side of BRE Pro, since they are already big names with, all-star players. We've known them from the scene so much. And tingnan natin kung if all of those skills and talents would actually come to one and become to beat PLDT Smart Omega.
Yes, well, speaking of whenever kasi sasabihin mo rin sa ganyan, in regards with the team, sabihin na natin, you put in all, like for example, pwede natin gawing reference like sa basketball, hindi mo pwedeng ilagay lahat ng Michael Jordan on a single team. Why? Kasi they have to have a certain roles eh. Sabihin na natin, Michael Jordan will gonna be the best for a certain era. Pero hindi pwedeng lahat sila. So kailangan, dyan mo pa rin kailangan makita yung chemistry ng isang team. So meron tayong mga nag-shine most of the time. It's gonna be the marksman. It's gonna be even yung mage natin. Kasi most of the time, they're the one who kills. Pero hindi nakikita masyado ng madla is that yung mga tank and support is really the one who's making the plays. To be honest, it's not, tinataas ko talaga yung bandera ng mga tank and support. Definitely, they're the one who makes the team or the composition ng team, kumbaga, intact.
Yes, parang in short, to make the story short, parang they are the pacemakers of the game. So it's like either hit or miss ang nangyayari dito. Pero titignan nga natin, like what we've been saying kanina, no? Despite everything, having big names and all, if communication is really ang pinaka-problema ng either sides of the team, it's going to be very difficult for them. Pero once again, these two teams are not, they're both really veteran when it comes to playing MOBA games, And punta tayo sa parang early predictions lang.
Early predictions?
Early lang, kahit wala pang drafting.
Yes.
For you.
Well, as we are actually looking at here, yung mga players that gonna be playing for the PLDT Smart Omega, it's gonna be Kenji, Heat, Hayes, Haji, and Carl TZ.
Yeah.
Name-wise pa lang, I've been seeing them in a lot of big tournaments as well previously. Kumbaga, ilagay mo yan into something talagang mag-excel.
Yes.
Pero, looking din, syempre, BRE Pro, gonna be a different, though this gonna be their first time, most of them gonna be their first time dito sa ating sa the Nationals.
Yeah.
Like, Fuzaken, JP, Renzio, and Raflisha, they're gonna be the first time, pero hindi sila bago sa scene. Definitely, kilala sila, and even chemistry-wise. So, kung ako ang tatanungin dito, I would go on BRE Pro, just to chemistry. Sa chemistry
because of the synchronization talaga ng teams ito. Pero ako, I think I would go to the other side of the table, which is PLDT Smart Omega, kasi they've already stated their name. Of course, yung mga members ng BRE Pro, meron naman talaga ng pangalan na na-establish. But, PLDT Smart Omega is very known for their unpredictableness.
Yes, like mga unorthodox picks.
Yes, truly. Yes. So, parang to me, I think I'm going to the other side of the table. Just to even it out.
Just to balance it out. Yes, pero ang gusto lang namin sabihin sa inyo, mga kaibigan, both of these teams have what it takes talaga to win this. Definitely, para sa akin, it's gonna be talagang all three games talaga to. Talagang bakbakan talaga to. Diinan talaga to, both of the teams dito. Kumbaga, it's also gonna be a good statement din kasi whenever you start strong.
Yeah.
Diba? Well, meron tayong mga comeback potentials. May mga, like sabi nga nila, way back, BRE Pro, sanay sila sa the download game. Diba? Na parang they sometimes lose their first two matches, but they come back strong.
Yes.
Pero syempre, iba pa rin when you start strong.
Yes, because basically kasi bibigyan mo ng impression yung other teams mo na, ay, malakas to, diba? So, parang it actually gives you not just confidence level din na, oh, we won, pero also to put your feet on the ground and mark anything that needs to be marked. Kasi, diba, this is conference too. Stakes are going higher and higher as the days progress. Pero syempre, day 1 pa lang to. And intense na, diba? So,
exactly. Well, Shea, as you were actually looking on the PLDT Smart Omega, sino dito sa mga players dito that you were actually looking forward to? Pero later na natin yung pag-usapan because we're already on to our drafting phase, mga kaibigan.
Of course, ang pinakabungad sa atin dito, ang first priority ban is none other than Show. Seeing it on the previous game, it's really a potential threat. Lalo na kapag nahuli ka niya ng Way of the Dragon.
Exactly. Actually, kung nakita mo yung first match natin, si D gumagamit from the Signal Ultra Warrior, ang daming beses niyang muntik mahuli. Pero,
si D na hindi mahuli.
Oo, si D na hindi mahuli, di ba?
Yes.
Huwag kang magpapahuli. Yun nga sabi nila. But kidding aside, mga kaibigan, Cho will be the band of the PLDT Smart Omega. Meanwhile naman, dito sa ating BRE Pro, they'll be banning. Itong Grak kasi na to, Shea. Though, inano yung cooldown niya, yung damage ng Power of Nature, sobrang lakas. Kumbaga, before, pagka nag-cast ka, parang ang bilis ng clear wave nyo talaga.
Yes. Lalo na kapag sinasamahan mo rin ng other potential supports like Diggy or Kimik, napaka-lane bully talaga niyan kapag sinamahan mo ng Grak. And of course, BRE Pro, knowing any better, ayaw nilang ibigay yun sa kanilang enemy team. And of course, going back, Xborg is also one of the priority bans simply because yung last Insanity niya, sobrang insane ng damage.
Exactly.
That's just a simple thing to explain it. And of course, you saw the high-lows during the previous game. And PLDT Smart Omega, knowing any better, they want to cancel out as much good options for the side of BRE Pro.
Yung ang ganda kasi talaga ng binibigay sa team composition ng ng isang high-lows. I mean, ito medyo dito sa Philippine meta natin, hindi siya ganon ka nagagamit way back on the bigger league. Pero ngayon nagagamit na siya as pinakita na nung natin ang Happy Feet Emperors kanina lang gaano ka one-sided yung first match nila nung nagamit nila yung high-lows. It's all because of the glorious pathway. Even the stun itself. Tapos kaya niya pang mag-sustain even the damage. Kumbaga, meron na kayong initiation, meron pa kayong choice na mag-out.
Anytime. So it's your movement speed to run or to charge.
Yes.
That is the thing that is Hylos really good at, capable of doing. And of course, para sa side ng BRE Pro, they will be taking away this Kaja and this Akai, which is a very good crowd control for actually initiation and charging. And para naman sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega, they will be countering this out by the Kufra Toms and of course the carry to burn out any potential tankiness netong Akai.
Yes, definitely. Gustong-gusto ko rin yung first pick nila dito with the Kufra inside of the PLDTs, on the PLDTs. Because, isa to sa mga comfort picks talaga ni Hit eh.
Yes.
Yung paggamit na yan, even dito may Tamos tayo, Kenji, one of the best off-laner natin dito on the scene. Tapos, dito definitely, I think this might be ang gagamit na tong carry natin. This might be Haji. Or pwede rin kasi silang magpalit, definitely. Pero most likely, it might be Haji. Pero look at it, Gushun is actually still open.
Yes.
And mind you, on some bigger leagues, most of the time, ang gagamit ito, definitely, it's gonna be JP.
Yes, of course, definitely. I mean, ito yung maganda on having bigger names of players na very versatile when it comes to role adjustments. So, minsan, it's either going to be JP who's going to use the assassin, pero there are times then na you can see the unexpected.
Yes,
so
definitely.
that's the good thing about the second conference here. And of course, for the third ban ng ating PLDT Smart Omega, it's going to be the Kimmy, which is understandable kasi syempre yun na lang din ang kulang ng BRE Pro, which is one of which is going to be the Marksman.
Yes, potentially it's gonna be the Marksman, but still open pa rin naman dito yung Granger. Actually, it's gonna be a little tricky. It's gonna be a little tricky for me for banning doon sa sa Kimi. Kasi if gusto gumamit ng Kimi pick dito ng BRE Pro, definitely first two picks nila yun kukunin or even on the third. But they already secured their support, their main tank, and as well where their yung nila, mid nila, that's gonna be the Gushon. So, I don't think that you would always pick a Kimi sa fourth or fifth pick. So, medyo tricky sa akin yun sa part ng PLDT banning on their third pick. Pero they're hovering on the Faramis right now. Or definitely the Estes is still there for the sustainability na pwedeng gawin dito ng PLDT Smart Omega.
Truly, Robin. Speaking of sustainability, they also added Esmeralda to that. And kung titignan mo ang overall lineup ng ating PLDT Smart Omega, they have the advantage in terms of survivability into the game. The Kufra, the Thams, the Esmeralda itself, napaka-tanky na yan, napakahirap to actually burn it, even though they have the Granger for the side of BRE Pro. So, ang magiging kwento lang yan, Kufra going in for the bouncing ball, Thamos goes in with extra damage, Esmeralda with the falling star moon para ma-stun, and syempre, ang priority dyan, it's going to be the Granger and of course the Gusion as well. Kasi yun naman ang pinaka-main target mo. You have to eliminate all of those damage dealers for you to have a very successful team play.
Exactly. Actually, tinitignan ko kanina si Raflisha. Nung pag-lock nung Estes, parang nostalgic.
Yes.
Sabi ko, parang nakakita ko si Raflisha, naku, Estes. Parang napaganon. Parang I've seen this way back before. Pero hopefully it doesn't happen dito sa laban natin, mga kaibigan. Pero yan nga, nakaset na dito on our team kung sino. Prediction-wise, lineup itself, hindi mo kilala yung team. Seiya, who would you pick?
I would definitely pick the lineup of PLDT Smart Omega nonetheless. Simply because they have this amazing survivability in terms of the battlefield. And of course, STs to actually compensate kung ano man ang malulose na health ng mga tanky people na to.
Yes.
Plus the carry to actually burn out kung ano man yung remaining survivability in terms of dun sa may tank side ng BRE Pro. But at the same time, may story din naman sa lineup din ng BRE Pro.
Yeah, definitely.
Ang pinaka-pacemaker for me ito is going to be the Akai if mako-corner niya ang one of the damage dealers ng ating PLDT Smart Omega, because that's like mostly their main target here, since tatlong lineups ng PLDT Smart Omega is sobrang tanky na. And with that being said, ladies and gents, we are now going to our game number 1 between PLDT Smart Omega and BRE Pro.
Yes, definitely. So we're already starting with a good rotation dito na manggagaling from the BRE Pro. Pero he will be seen here. Pero with the deny na manggagaling from the BRE Pro, they might want to take the buff kaagad ng maaga dito ng mga PLDT.
This is a very good choice since ayan na nga, going for the first blood here.
Onto the backlanes.
Yes, and ayan, JP here with a low break of health. Medyo naging greedy sila doon in terms of getting that blue buff. And with that double kill to spare, syempre, of course, PLDT Smart Omega is locking up Reflecia here into the tower, but wasn't able to tower dive, luckily, to actually save himself from going back.
Yes, that's gonna be a 3-4 non-exchange, mga kaibigan, dahil lang doon sa pagkuha nila doon sa blue buff. And medyo na-overextend din talaga. But look at onto the bottom lane. Mag-pick off pa dito ni Hayes sa baba yung ating Leo board. Pero hindi pa sila tapos dito. Fusican and JP might want to chase down Hayes, but will disengage and get the crab na lang muna.
Which is really essential talaga dito sa ating, from what happened through the first minutes of the game. Kasi nag-gap na ang BRE Pro dito in trying to get that blue buff away from PLDT Smart Omega. And it cost them already 4 people. And it really gained a lot of gold and experience para sa ating blue side here. So, BRE Pro has to take a lot of resources here as much as they can para lang ma-compensate yung kung ano man yung nakulang nila kanina.
Yes, yes. Well, yun kasi rin isa sa mahirap, especially on the Gusion side. Kasi you would always want to get level 4 first. Why? Kasi doon ka magsusnowball. Kasi ang Gusion kasi is one of the heroes talaga na nagsiscale up once na nag-snowball siya. Pero yan yung mga hero na mahirap maglaro, especially on behind.
Yes, and he's doing a pretty good job nga kanina in getting that double kill to actually secure kung ano man ang XP na kailangan ng PLDT Smart Omega. And with that being said, objectives is the key as PLDT Smart Omega eyes out for this turtle. Pero syempre, face check for the side. JP here going for that first kill for the side of BRE Pro. Hindi pa sila tapos. Kufra here going for that knockup. Esmeralda with the falling star moon and goes for another kill. And here we have that double kill as he chases out that Kaja.
Yes, that kind of sustainability na nanggagaling kay Hayes talaga. Dahilig galing nga mga kaibigan na binibigay dito ni Hit onto the team. That's the reason na medyo nahihirapan dito na i-burst down kaagad ng BRE Pro. Especially dito si JP, hindi siya nagkaroon ng magandang start. Pero onto the top lane mga kaibigan, Doc Ribo dito, malapit siyang pasukin dito. They want to jump in, they want to get it in. Pero Reflecia already securing or also might try din na i-zone out yung PLDT Smart Omega.
Yes, but what I like about here is that the patience na binigay no Esmeralda and that Kufra on the top side. I mean, they had the choice na pwede i-tower dive yung Granger. Pero syempre, they prefer to actually show minions instead. And they want Haji. BRE Pro. Dito sa baba, Haji trying to free hit but to no luck. Two members na. And goes Gushan for that kill with the help of his incandescence. And again, here, Kenji, medyo late na siyang nakarating to actually help the carry over there. Pero on the top side, kabaliktaran ang nangyayari as the Esmeralda here takes the buff for the resources of BRE Pro.
Yes, both marksmen are actually down. Medyo yun yung mga pinipick off nila. Pero look at mga kaibigan. They're trying to secure onto the back lanes. Naghahanap sila ng magandang opening dito. JP going in for Carl TC. But the Tyrant Shades, madidikat sila dito sa pader. Mega kill na nga rito si Carl TC. Meron pa nga yatang susunod. Look at the shield na nanggagaling sa Esmeralda. It's gonna be hard for them to penetrate, mga kaibigan. Double kill na dito si Carl TC. Ginamit na rin dito yung Hurricane Dance.
And now Raflisha here forces out his ult right there. But looky here, tower diving, walang hesitations here. He is just trying to kill his friend in need, but the Leomord is always there to help and goes for the kill. At ayan na nga si Hayes dito. Sinusuportahan si Carl TZ and Renzio with a low brink of health manages to go back, and Raflisha and Doc Rebo has no choice but to tower hug, which is going good for the side of PLDT Smart Omega as they take the first turtle.
Yes, that was actually just a zone out. Even though wala nang mana talaga doon yung Esmeralda, hindi rin nila mapasok kasi kumbaga yung sustain na nanggagaling doon from Estes and as well with the Esmeralda, hindi kayang i-penetrate agad, especially na nagamit na rin ni JP yung combo niya onto the top lane. But look at it, Kenji rito will just have to disengage. Ladies and gentlemen, 9-3 yung score natin in just 5 minutes of the game.
Less than 5 minutes actually, and this is a very good discipline for the side of the Esmeralda with the help of the STs. Pero alam mo, hindi pa rin too late for the side of BRE Pro.
Yes.
They just have to take a lot of resources and try to avoid getting on team fights. Pero again, with the carry and the Kufra doon sa baba, they managed to actually kill away Leomord at pandagdag na naman ng gold and EXP.
Yes, definitely nga yun talaga siya. Pero ito nga, way back on the other big leagues talaga, itong Estes talaga na to is like somehow like a kryptonite talaga. Especially on the BRE Pro. Kumbaga, pagka whenever may Estes, they hard it far time. Pero yun na nga, hinatak dito ni Sakyan dito si Kenji. May susunod pa nga with the Tyrant's Revenge na magagaling dito kay Hit. May susunod pa yan sa likod si JP.
Oh, look here at GZ going with the free hit as they kill one member of BRE Pro here. At hindi na sila mag-aalinlangan pa because Hayes here going for that ult here just to get a lot of HP para hindi agad sila mag-back dito, which is a very good call. Heath here just trying to go and zone out Raflisha here as they take this middle turret tower. And here, arrival of Raflisha here tries to prevent, pero yan ang Hurricane Dance at na-corner si Heath with 3 members of BRE Pro. And ladies and gents, lo and behold, oh, look here, pero the compensation of Esmeralda with that falling Star Moon para lang mabawi ang namatay nilang comrade dito. And syempre, patuloy-tuloy ang domino effect when it comes to taking objectives here for the side of PLDT Smart Omega.
Yes, the heat is on, mga kaibigan, because wala pa rin ditong nababasag yung BRE Pro. Talagang yung aggressive na pinakikita dito ng PLDT Smart Omega ay tuloy-tuloy. Even na hindi pa nga kasama rito si Kenji dahil nakastay lang siya most of the time sa bottom lane, they can sustain. And kung makikita mo kung paano gumalaw si Hayes, he has a 205 KDA dito, ladies and gentlemen. Pero kung paano niya zino-zone out si Raflisha doon, kumbaga, yung Este siya mismo, yung nambubuli sa mga main tank dito ng BRE Pro.
Yes, this is a story of paunahan kung sino ang magandang timing when it comes to getting out all of their skills. And so far, we are seeing this with Carl TZ's Falling Star Moon. And of course, from the top side, we are going to shift here sa bottom lane here. But of course, again, mukhang babalik sila dito muli sa taas as Raflisha uses the Hurricane Dance to actually escape. But Gagushan here successfully kills Estes for a
5v1.
Yes, right here. And of course, ayun nga makita natin na knock up ang 2 members ng BRE Pro here and go for the free hit here as Esmeralda goes with her normal auto attacks as it was very surreal kasi ang gaganda ng timing palagi ng pasok ng Falling Star Moon niya with the help of the Cooper's bouncing ball.
Definitely. Pero look at that. The sobrang breathtaking talaga yun. Even Carl TC just staying on 5 members dito ng BRE Pro and he can be able to tank everyone. Meaning to say, ganon nakapag-farm. Ganon may item dito yung Esmeralda. Yes. Sobrang nahihirapan silang i-burst dito. It's all because medyo hindi nagkaroon ng magandang start nga talaga si JP.
In less than 8 minutes, Sir Rob. But ayun nga, we are going to see 36 seconds on the clock before that first Lord spawns. And again, syempre makita natin dito that PLDT Smart Omega is just taking away almost all of the resources na pwedeng makuha ng BRE Pro at ang natitira na lang sa kanila is the incoming minion waves ng blue side, which they have to utilize as much as possible kasi ito na lang din yung natitira na lang resource eh. Hindi sila pwedeng lumabas ng mapa without a very concrete team play.
Definitely. Ang masasabi ko dito, ang masasabi ko talaga dito, Shea, is that attrition battle dito, medyo unti-unting malalock up na dito ang BRE Pro. Though, hindi man sila pasukin kagad dito, the lore will always be there. Kahit 4 lang yung mag-zone out sa kanya from the PLDT Smart Omega, or even 3 nga lang eh. Yes. Dahil kayang-kaya ng patayin kagad yung lore dito ng Esmeralda and as well dito ni Haji. Look at the damage. Kalahati na kagad. Pero dito, Fuzaki na may i-define judgment sa likod. Haze will gonna go down. Papasok sila rito but look at the jump coming from Heat.
And here we have
yes, going in dito. Yeah. Pero yun na nga, Carl TC going in, mga kaibigan. Look at the damage, look at the shit. Hindi nila kayang i-penetrate kagad yung Esmeralda.
This is the reason why that the Esmeralda and the Cooper should not be together because of their good synchronization and of course their team skills. And now with the Shadow Mask, Fuzaki tries to be stealthy but not stealthy enough to actually go and get here for the Legendary with the Falling Star Moon.
Carl
TC with a low break of health, but we still managed to get the double kill. Heath here just shoving away 2 members of BRE Pro. And Raflesia just has to go back. Pero hindi na siya aabot as Esmeralda goes for that triple kill at Doc Rebo. You have to go back here with a low brick of health. Manages to still tower hug there. And again, like what I said, the Lord will still be the first objective for the PLDT Smart Omega.
Yes. Actually, maganda naman yung ginawang gamble doon ng BRE Pro. It's all because kung hindi nila i-contest yung Lord on that time, they really have to take that one. Kasi if ever na makuha man nila yung Lord, may mamatay man sa kanila like 2 or 3, pwede silang bumalik sa map.
Yes.
O kumbaga, kaya nilang makabawi. Especially going into the late game din naman. Kaya rin naman ng lineup ng BRE Pro.
Yes.
But yun nga, Carl TC having all the items he needs, ang hirap niyang patumbahin.
Truly. And of course, unfortunately, BRE Pro wasn't able to actually get the resources they need to actually be on par with Carl TZ has to offer right now. And maganda rin yung discipline na pinapakita again ng PSO dito as they actually go together and target the squishy members ng BRE Pro. And this is also, I think, the important reasons why the drafting is very essential and you have to know your priority bands. And here we are, Lord going onto the middle side of the turret. And ladies and gents, looks like there will be no engagement just yet. Just trying to poke them out as much as possible. Pero syempre, after the middle goes to the top. And here, Divine Judgment will be pushed for Kenji. And here, Falling Star Moon will be used. Knocked up and free hits will be here used for Esmeralda right here. And Sinkari naman hindi mapapalo as you go for that free hit. And ayan si Hajizi just going and burning away the life of Fuzaki. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, game 1 goes to PLDT Smart Omega.
What a match, Saya.
Yes, what a match.
Really a match. Kumbaga, what a way to start the match.
Wow.
Yeah, yes. I mean, bukod sa mainit yung laban, talagang feel na feel din talaga natin even though, kumbaga yun nangyayari. Pero ito lang masasabi ko. The Estes pick, possible ba talaga na kryptonite to ng BRE Pro?
Possibly.
Yes.
Because it was a good show for the side of Estes talaga. It really helps to compensate at survivability of the already 3 tanky heroes of PLDT Smart Omega. Pero you know, it was a good choice. We just saw kanina na BRE Pro was actually prioritizing on Haze this time, which was a bit too late na on the long run. Because if they did that on the earliest game, BRE Pro could have still turned the tables around.
Yes, sure naman. Pero ang masasabi ko dito, si JP naman dito, though nakabawi siya rito, going into the mid-game, kumbaga nag-fall off na yung iba.
Yes.
Even Doc Rebo, nawala na siya even ng space sa top para makapag-farm, though he actually get the BOD as well with the Bloodlust Axe pa naman. Renzo, medyo hindi nagkaroon ng magandang opportunity to stay on the lane. Kasi most of the time, he's gonna be going one-on-one with Kenji. Diba si Tamus? Kaso nga, kinailangan na kagad siya sa team fight, which on the long run, mas lalo silang nahirapan na choke sila going to late game.
But you know, it really left me speechless talaga because I really saw the discipline and the patience for the side of PLDT Smart Omega. Papasok tetong si Carl TZ. Heath goes in with his ult and of course with his bouncing ball to prevent the BRE Pro from actually taking and getting some skills to escape. And of course, the MVP of the game is going to be Carl TZ with the Esmeralda with the KDE of 1103.
Yes.
A net worth of 10,367. The damage he dealt with the members of BRE Pro are 63,039 with a building damage of 5,215. And of course, ang na-receive naman niyang damage is 58,717.
Yes, with a KP percentage ka, no? So meaning to say, yan yung mga times na nakasama siya.
Yes.
Diba? Kumbaga, doon pa lang para sa akin, doon sa 5v1 situation or scenario na nangyari doon sa top lane ng BRE Pro, yung part na 5 na sila doon, hindi pa rin nila mapatay dito si Carl TZ.
Yes.
From there, it might be over. Kaya commended sa akin yung the way nila na sinubukan nilang i-gamble talaga sa Lord. Kasi from there talagang wala na eh.
Yes.
Kaya, kumbaga, if ever man makuha nga nila yung Lord, they could potentially come back into the game. They still have Fuzakin. Meron silang pang-pick up. Malay mo, makuha niya kagad with the Divine Judgment dito si Carl TZ. Pero, yes, we'll talk more about the game kasi meron pa tayo. This gonna be a best of 3 series pa rin naman, Zea.
Hindi pa to tapos for the side of BRE Pro. So, wag kayong aalis. Kami magbabalik.